It's just like a couple questions.
Okay.
So, what got you into wrestling?
So my dad was always interested in wrestling. He watched it as a kid in high school, and we had a good program in Huntington, so he always followed the program, and he wanted to get me into it as a young kid. So my dad is really the reason why I started wrestling. As a wrestler, my best memory was, I would say, in high school, winning a state championship with two other teammates. We had three kids in the same year that won states all together, and it was the first time that it had been done in New York State history. My dad had a big part of my motivation. Always wanted to do well for him in wrestling, and I knew it was important to him, and then it became important to me. Also, watching the Huntington High School wrestlers as a kid was super motivating, and I always wanted to be a part of that team. Losing in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, those are all hardships that motivated me to really work hard and leave it all on the mat my senior year. Greatest achievement was winning a state championship in high school, and then also winning a national championship in college. Best match I ever had was in college when I won the national championship. I was losing 8-7 with 10 seconds left, and I got a takedown, and I ended up winning 9-8. It was hard. It was fun. It was a long journey that started when I was 6 years old. That was always the goal, is to try to win states, and didn't happen until I was a senior. So it was a huge goal that I accomplished, and it was also a huge relief because it was my last year.
You were inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. What was that like?
It was cool. It was fun. It was just showing it. Had a good career, and I was appreciative of it, and it's an honor just to be in the Hall of Fame.
What was the transition like from being a wrestler to a coach?
It was hard. It was really hard, and because you're not in control, right? And when you're wrestling, you're a wrestler, you're practicing, and everything's in your hands when you step on the mat. As a coach, you can't. It's hard to motivate a whole team to do what you want to do. So that was the challenge in the beginning, and then also learning about every kid. Every kid is different. Every kid is motivated by different things. So even still, I'm 13 years in. I'm still learning every year. But the biggest challenge is really trying to bring a whole team together of different kids and to accomplish one goal.
What were some of your best moments from coaching?
Probably the number one would be winning a conference championship in my third year. It was just with that group in 2013. It just kind of catapulted us into success. We had a great senior class, and they kind of changed the culture of Manhasset wrestling. So I'll always remember that conference championship as a turning the corner moment for our program. Come wrestle for Manhasset. We have a great program. It's probably the greatest sport in the world. It's one-on-one. The best thing about wrestling is if you work hard, you're gonna have success. A lot of sports are not like that. And it teaches you so much about life and failure and coming back and everything that you go through in life, wrestling can teach you. So that's it.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Derek.